Good morning, Southeastern.
My name is Brodrice Robinson.
And I'm Xavier Estime. Welcome back to this week's SETV News.
In today's news, we're talking about the Addams Family musical, Active Minds, and more.
Now, let's get into this week's news.
Listen up, Hawks. The Addams Family musical is coming up this week. Let's take a peek at what they've been doing.
When you're an Addams, you have a very special duty. When you're an Addams, you're obligated to the clan. It's family first and family last and family by and by. When you're an Addams, the standards is all apart. When you're an Addams, you do what Addams do or die.
Here's the sports schedules for this week. All games are at home this week, so plan accordingly, and we wish all the teams good luck.
3 students from our school's Active Minds chapter had the unique opportunity to work with Wonder Media and Kyle Cares Foundation over this winter to help create an animated message about mental health. Their work contributed to an animated story designed to make difficult conversations about teen mental health easier to discuss. Let's take a look.
A high school cafeteria can be the loudest place on earth and still make you feel completely alone. I'm Kiara. When I first came to this school, I felt invisible. People were everywhere, but I never felt like I truly belonged. I've never been much of a social butterfly. I played sports, so I spent most of my time with my teammates. We talked, we laughed, we practiced together, but I still felt like an outsider. Most people never noticed. I laughed along, but not as much as everyone else. I talked, but not as freely. My loneliness was hiding in plain sight. I thought that my classmates would sit next to me because they had no one else to sit next to. I appreciated the company, but part of me felt like the last option. I started calling myself the leftover friend, like leftovers in the fridge. Still good, but not the first option. Feeling that way slowly changed how I saw myself. I questioned how I looked, what I said, and how I acted around people. Eventually, it felt safer not to try than to risk feeling unwanted. But a coach once told me something I still think about. He said, "You never know what someone else is carrying." That's when I realized something. I felt invisible even when I was surrounded by people, and no one seemed to notice. So if I could feel that way without anyone seeing it, then other people probably feel that way too. So look around you, really look. The person sitting next to you might feel invisible too. Start a conversation, offer a compliment, ask someone how they're doing, and actually listen. If you see someone sitting alone, offer to sit next to them. And if you feel alone, reach out to a friend, a teammate, or a counselor. Because no one deserves to feel like a leftover. Everyone deserves a seat at the table.
Congratulations to Oloyede-Edward for being the winner of the Amazon Future Engineering 2026 Scholarship Awards. You're doing amazing, and we can't wait to see what you do next.
So hello everyone, my name's Alisona. I'm a second year at Harvard College, so about an hour away. And I'm here today to tell you all some advice on how to survive freshman year of college. But I'll go over my journey really quick. I'm not that old. I graduated 2 years ago from high school. I studied engineering, so I went to a vocational high school just like this one, where I did electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, and kind of developed my love for engineering. But I had this really cool opportunity through a program called the Amazon Future Engineer Program, where I learned that maybe CS is right for me. And what this program is it's a scholarship, and it's also like a part of an internship. You get a really cool opportunity. And I actually have really exciting to tell you that someone in this room actually is under that same program, the Amazon Future Engineer Program. And I really would like them to stand up when I say their name. But about these new opportunities, congratulations, Teo! You just won the Amazon Future Engineer Scholarship.
So my name is Oloyede-Edward. I'm in the engineering technology program and I'm a senior. And what the scholarship really means to me is being a part of an innovative team of people who really share the dream of engineering and want to do something better towards the world.
How do you feel? You just won.
I feel really great. Really nervous actually. But I'm really happy about this award. And I'm proud to have been given the award.
Congratulations and welcome to the community.
Thank you so much.
National Nurses Week runs from Wednesday, May 6th to Tuesday, May 12th. We have over 15 nurses here at Southeastern High School shops between nursing assisting, medical assisting, the nurse's office, clinical placement, and also the Southeastern Technical Institute for Practical Nurses. The theme this year for Nurses Week is Power of the Nurses, emphasizing the strength and impact of over 5 million nurses. The international theme is Our Nurses, Our Future. Empowered Nurses Save Lives, which focuses on supporting the nurse workforce. Wish your favorite nurses a happy Nurses Week, and we thank you for all that you do.
Hawks, the June calendar is finally confirmed. The first 2 weeks will run as typical A and B cycle. The third week of June will be split. June 15th and 16th will be B cycle. June 17th and 18th will be an A cycle, with the 19th off in honor of Juneteenth. So we will have no school. Finally, last week will be an A cycle. We will wrap up the 2025-2026 school year with a half day on June 26th. Prepare for 11 a.m. dismissal.
All right, Southeastern, it's time for this week's Hawk Squawk.
Good morning, Southeastern. I'm Mimi, and this week's question is, if you could have any superpower, what would it be? If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Teleportation. To fly.
Flying.
Time traveling.
Teleportation.
I think it would be like to read minds.
Teleportation.
Mind control.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
The superpower to have any superpower I want.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Teleportation.
Invisibility.
Mind reading.
Transportation.
Mind reading.
Invisibility.
Mind reading.
That's all for today. See you next time on Hawk Squawk.
That's all for this week, Southeastern.
Remember, Hawks, please make sure to keep your IDs on and keep all personal devices away.
And if you want to be a part of the making of SETV News, please email Miss Redding with your ideas. We'd love to hear from you.
See you next time on SETV News.